How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? We got a 2018 Jeep Wrangler in the shop. We had some issues with the CAN bus. Everyone that works on these knows that these star connectors go bad like crazy. One of the things that I found with this is a really peculiar issue is we had this vehicle come in. You would hop in it, it would run fine, start it up. I'll do it all for you. Start it up, run fine, and we would just randomly have issues where the dash would come up showing no bus. And so throughout our diag, looking into this, it would throw the wipers on, it would throw all the fans in the engine bay, you would see everything across here flashing and going crazy. So what we found is that the star connectors here, I know lighting's terrible, but we had isolated all the CAN bus down to one single data communication line that happened to be from the electronic hydraulic power steering assist pump assembly. Now, I'll show you, it's pretty wild. I'm gonna plug this guy in. Watch what happens. Give it a moment to think here. Currently, this is also not charging, but it's a separate issue. So we'll have power steering for a moment. Oh, would you look at that? No bus. Oh, and like I said, things start flashing. And the only way that you can get any of this to stop is by unplugging those data lines from the star connector. And I'll show you that. All right, so unplug this. Well, what do you know? We got our CAN bus communications back. Yeah, we got a bunch of lights on, so I got to go through and reset a bunch of stuff. But this Jeep, it wouldn't even allow you to turn it off when it was in that mode. So if you really want to get down to the nitty-gritty here, you can see down in here we've got a large connector going to our power steering electric hydraulic pump assembly, and that smaller connector with the yellow lines going into it, that is your data connector going to that pump assembly. Now, in my experience with these Chrysler products, Dodge, Mopar, basically a lot of Stellantis products, I have seen some pretty crazy stuff, but I would say that takes the cake. I've even seen it get as bad where you'll have moisture get into your backup camera, and guess what that'll do? That will completely load up your star connector. It'll cause it to short out, and the whole thing will go in the frets. You'll see all your dash lights go crazy, and it's not a good time. And I've seen dealers, I've seen other private shops put thousands of dollars in parts and labor and still get nowheres with it. So hopefully this will help somebody. Now, one other thing I forgot to note was, well, we've had this in the shop here. One of the things that we did find is that the old star connector actually was bad. So we found out by going through, this Jeep originally came in for an issue with the intake cams on it. That's all been since repaired. But as a part of going out driving it, we were finding that while we were out driving, the CAN bus would just randomly drop out. And you would notice that by all the symptoms that I just showed you guys. And so it was extremely difficult because I would be out driving this thing, or one of my partners would be out driving it, and we'd be over monitoring everything on the computers, and it would just randomly drop out, and the Jeep would go into a fail-safe like you saw. Wipers would come on, fans would start going crazy. You would hear the electronic vacuum pump in there going crazy. It would just be basically in the frets. The electrical system would just be having a stroke basically. And we found, I pulled the glove box out and I gave this thing a good old smack a couple times, and everything would work. It would all communicate. And so one of my leading things that I'm thinking about with my experience with these is that we know that these go bad all the time, especially on this year, make, model Jeep. Plenty of other Wrangler owners have stated that they've had issues with this, and this really trips up a lot of technicians, this dumb little computer. So I'm hoping that this will help you guys. It's really, it's a shame that, you know, such a beautiful vehicle or a fun vehicle to go out and drive can have so many electrical gremlins and so many issues. And this Jeep's only got 80-something thousand miles on it. So you tell me, it's nonsense. But I'm hoping this will help you guys. It'll help somebody save some money, be able to repair their vehicle without spending thousands and thousands of dollars on it. I mean, as simple as, you know, this electric pump or this little $50 connector. I mean, you could change both of those out, you know, easily and save yourself hundreds and thousands of dollars. So everyone that's watching this, good luck and keep running.